Hi, I'm attorney Frank Morris.
And I'm attorney Jeanne Sockle of the Olympia law firm Morris Sockle. Our firm has been trying and winning family law and divorce cases for nearly 40 years.
During those 40 years, we developed several rules that give our clients an advantage and help them to win on the issues that are important to them. Divorce rule number 1, if you want it, keep it. This is my favorite rule. If you want the family home, do not voluntarily move out. If you want custody, stay with the kids. If you want a particular item, like my Harley, take it with you when you leave the family home. If your spouse is leaving the family home, put your treasures in a safe location where they can't grab them on the way out. It's a lot easier for your lawyer to argue for you to keep the items in your possession than it is for your lawyer to argue, take it from them and give it to me. Early temporary possession has a habit of becoming permanent possession. So if you want it, keep it from day one.
Divorce rule number 2, do not waste time when you are with your lawyer. Idle chit-chat costs the same per minute as good legal advice. You're not there to make a new friend or tell your life story. You are there to get quality legal advice on how to survive this divorce and control your losses. Your first visit with a divorce lawyer is a chance to gather general information, learn about your rights, and gain understanding about the legal process. Be prepared and concise. Give direct answers to questions. Do not ramble. Make a list of your questions and concerns before you go in for your appointment. When you feel ready to start the divorce or to respond to the divorce your spouse has already started, do your homework. Make a list of your questions, issues that you have concerns about, and what is most important to you. Bring a complete list of your assets and your debts with you to your appointment. Go in prepared for a productive business meeting. When meeting with the attorney, concisely state the issues in your divorce and clearly state what you want. Tell the lawyer your priorities and concerns. Make certain the lawyer is listening to you, and just as importantly, that you are listening to the lawyer. Lawyers are expensive. We charge by the minute, so do not waste those minutes. Get the most you can for every dollar you spend by being prepared, concise, and staying on topic. It will save you time and money, and it will help you get the results you want and need.
Divorce rule number 3, think and plan. Both getting married and getting divorced are expensive. Think before you do either. When thinking about starting your divorce or responding to getting served, make a plan. Act, do not react. Think about all aspects of the divorce. Where will you live? Who will get custody of the kids? What is reasonable visitation? What support is fair? Research your retirement. Prepare a property and debt division list. Think and plan. Decide what is most important to you and prioritize. You cannot win everything you want on every issue. Decide which issues are not negotiable for you. Decide what you want and you're willing to compromise. Think about your spouse's priorities. What will they compromise? What will they fight for? And make what you believe is a fair division. Not absolutely everything you want, but a reasonable division that a fair person would agree to. That's usually the most you will get. The better prepared you are, the better results you'll get.
Divorce rule number 4, file first. The person who starts a divorce by filing the petition with the court and having the papers served on their spouse is called the petitioner. Many people are reluctant to be the one who starts the divorce, but there are advantages to being the petitioner. Like in many other life situations, it's good to be on the offensive rather than on the defensive. It's better to be proactive rather than reactive. When you file first, your petition for divorce and motion for temporary orders will frame the issues for the divorce. You will be the first to state your position on each issue. The court reads your documents first, your lawyer speaks first, you tell your side first. You set the timetable for hearings and other events. Your spouse is stuck with trying to play catch up on the issues you have framed and on your timetable. Filing first is not a guaranteed win, but it does give you the uphill advantage.
Divorce rule number 5, temporary orders become permanent. Don't believe anyone who tells you that the initial temporary orders in your divorce are only temporary and that they are not important. Temporary orders have a habit of becoming permanent orders. If you lost in round 1, why are you going to win in round 2? If you lose in round 1, you have to convince the judge that they were wrong in round 1, should change their mind, and give you what you want. This is not a good position to be in. It's smarter to thoroughly prepare for the initial hearing and achieve everything you can in those initial temporary orders. Prepare for the temporary hearing like it is a final hearing, because it may be the final result. It's easier to defend a win than overcome a loss.
Divorce rule number 6, don't say to your spouse what you do not want repeated to the judge. Everything that you say to your soon-to-be ex-spouse can be used as evidence against you during and after the divorce. Think before you speak. In volatile situations, just walk away or hang up. Turn off the phone. Words taken out of context can look very bad when repeated in court. Never write an email or letter or text to your spouse that you do not want the judge to read. Think about what you post on Facebook and other social media sites. Everything you say is evidence that can be used against you during the divorce or during a modification of your parenting plan. So do not give the other side hostile evidence to use against you.
Divorce rule number 7, lead the life that you say you lead. Your actions and conduct during divorce should match what your attorney is telling the court that you are doing and that you want. Don't tell the court one thing and then do another. If you want custody or equal time with your kids, commit to spending that time with your kids now. Make yourself available. Do not miss visitation. Do not even be late and then ask for custody or more visitation. If you say you cannot afford to pay for all the financial demands of your spouse, don't go out and buy a new car or go to Las Vegas on a vacation during divorce. Your lifestyle and conduct should match your divorce pleadings. Your spouse will be more than happy to show the judge how what you say in court does not match what you really do. Your lifestyle is your best evidence during divorce.
Divorce rule number 8, do not lie. It sounds pretty simple, but it can be hard when pressure is on and money and custody are at stake. It is tempting to bend the truth, but do not do it. Do not lie. Lies will come back to haunt you. The truth is out there and it will surface. Once the court knows you lied about one fact, it is hard to convince them that you aren't lying about everything. The court will not believe you when you are telling the truth. By trying to bend the truth a little in your favor, you will effectively give your spouse absolute credibility in the courtroom. Don't help them to beat you. Don't be your own worst enemy. Face the truth and deal with it head on. It will work out better for you in the long run.
Divorce rule number 9, let it go. Once your divorce is final, move on. Put the divorce behind you. Let it go. You lost what you lost, you won what you won. You're not going to change the outcome by beating it to death. You have a great life. Go live it.
Divorce rule number 10, keep it to yourself. After you are divorced, your mouth is your ex's best source of information for why they should get more child support or increased or extended spousal support. If you get a raise, a promotion, a gift, an inheritance, or win the lottery, keep that information to yourself. Bragging about your good fortune and hard work will result in you sharing that good fortune with your ex-spouse. Don't lie, just do not offer the information about your changed circumstances. During the divorce process, you had to truthfully disclose facts about your income and employment, But after your divorce, there is no rule that you have to keep your ex-spouse up to date on your success and good fortune. They will want to share that good fortune, so keep it to yourself and you may get to keep it.
Divorce rule number 11, think before you remarry. This rule may not be popular with some of my fellow divorce lawyers, but it's a good rule for you. You just paid a huge emotional and financial price to get divorced. Don't jump into another marriage without a lot of thought. Most quick rebound marriages fail. Think about why your last marriage failed. Think about why the new relationship will work when the old one did not. Wait to remarry until you are confident that this is the right match for the duration. Believe it or not, most good divorce lawyers do not want to see you for another divorce. We prefer that you go forward with a happy and prosperous life.